Hello and welcome to a Fitful Mini with Amy. Today is all about legs. Simply 4 moves: squats, lunges, sumo squats, and curtsey lunges. We're going to build a couple together and then build a 4 movement combo. So simply with the timing as well, we'll go 30 seconds of movement, 15 seconds rest. We get a few times where we get a little bit more rest when we're explaining something or moving on to the next round. So we're building our warm-up into our workout, and so we're just going to take the first 2 minutes or so with our 4 moves: squats, curtsies, sumos, and lunges. So we're going to get started here with squats. We'll get started in about 5 seconds. So feet maybe about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, and go for it. So you decide if you want to go slower or faster than me. Getting those arms moving will get the heart rate up a little bit. If you want to make this straight up cardio, maybe you add some jumps after we get warmed up. Good, remember to sink back so the weight goes back, but in your feet you have equal weight distributed from your toes to your heels. 5 more seconds, we get a little pause. Good, rest there, 15 seconds. Curtsey lunges, so alternating curtsey lunges. We're going to when we step back, almost feel like you're on a tightrope. So you're feeling some hip work, but not any extra knee pressure, okay? So go ahead, get started, 30 seconds. Just stepping back, side to side. That rotation or angle change is from the hips again, not the knee. If you feel it in the knee, you might be going a little bit too much into a twist. Three, 2, and 1. Rest here, 15 seconds, and we're on to our sumo squat. So a little bit wider feet, toes turned out. Hopefully feeling some warmth in the legs, a little bit of heart rate. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1, 30 seconds. I think engaging those glutes and knees are tracking the same exact angle as the feet. We don't want to let them cave in, rolling your feet in. We don't want to go way out, putting more pressure into the outer edges of your feet. You got it, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Last move is our lunges, just straight back lunges. I like to call them 90-90 lunges because we're focusing on that front knee being in 90 and also that back. Equal work of both legs. Ready, set, and alternate those lunges back. Remember that back knee drops straight back and down. And we got 3, 2, and 1 right there, rest. Okay, so now we're gonna combo 2 moves together. So now you get a 30-second break, and then we go into round 2. And what round 2 looks like is a combo of a squat to a curtsey lunge, squat, curtsey lunge, and then a sumo 90-90 lunge, sumo 90-90 lunge. We go through that twice to get the same amount of work, same amount of time. Kind of that 2-3 minutes of work. Okay, so we're going squat to curtsey lunge. So we take it squat, step back, curtsey. Squat, step back, curtsey. Squat, curtsey. Woo. Remember, it's just alternating. If you notice, I'm not fully standing up. Kind of get a little extra burn. If you need to, take that time. Take a stand, squat, stand, curtsey. So depending on what you want out of this, Good, rest there. Guess what? That was 45 seconds. Good job. We're gonna keep going with 45 then. Okay, so still 15 seconds rest, 45 seconds of work. Now we got our sumos coming up next. And we're going sumo, flip that back foot. Sumo, flip the back foot. Sumo, pick it up, rotate. Sumo, pick it up, rotate. Think open hips, closed hips. Knees are always tracking over where those toes are angled. Good. Now with these 45-second increments, they're gonna go to that burn point, and you're almost there. And rest. Good job. Okay. Still 15 seconds rest to go right back into those squats, the curtsies. Hopefully heart rate's coming up a little bit. 3, 2, squat to curtsy, squat to curtsy. Maybe you change it this time. Maybe you try to stay a little bit lower. And you just keep switching. Exhale as you draw that core in. "15 seconds, you got it. Just keep moving. And rest. Shake out the leggies a little bit. And we have our last round of our sumo, flipping into the 90-90 lunge. Sumo, 90-90 lunge. Ready, set, and sumo. Pick up that foot, flip it, lunge. Sumo, lunge. Open hips, closed. You're working the muscle groups of those hips, the quads, and hamstrings. Help those quads out by squeezing the glutes. Engage. Three, 2, and 1. Stand, shake it out. Okay, let's take 45 seconds, or the last about 40 seconds before we go into our final round. So our final round is going to be a minute. So we went from 30s to 45s. Now we're doing a minute because it's all 4 moves put together. So sometimes that feels a little bit confusing, but I'm just gonna keep saying it. If I get annoying, just tune me out. We're gonna go squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge, all on the same side, because we have to do it twice because we have both sides. So all one side. Okay, so I'm gonna start with stepping everything with my right. So I'm gonna face the left, so when I'm opening up, you see me, okay? So we start with squat, okay? We're stepping back with our right leg. So we're going squat, curtsy, sumo, flip again, lunge. Squat, curtsy, flip, sumo, flip again, lunge. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. Just keep saying in your head. If you need to slow it down, go 1 squat, 1 curtsy, 1 sumo, 1 lunge. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. What's burning most is that left leg, that front leg. Curtsy, sumo, lunge. Say it in your head. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. Almost there. Last round. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge, stand. Take 30 seconds. Shake it out. All we have left is our right leg, full sequence. Take a little breather, and then you can head over to mobility, mindful mobility, stretching out these same exact muscles. Okay, we're going for it. Here we go. Same thing, but now left leg is moving around. Squat, curtsy, open up, sumo, close, lunge. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. Remember you have the option to go slower. Full squat, step it back. Curtsy, stand, flip it, sumo, stand, flip it, lunge. Or speed it up. Squat, curtsy, sumo, lunge. 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 Squat, last one, curtsy, sumo, lunge, stand. Awesome job. Whew. Okay. Just walk back and forth, little circle around your room. Let that heart rate come down. A few nice moving cool down stretches, and then going into mindful mobility if you have time. So taking those toes out, big sumo stance. Inhale high. Exhale as you drop and touch. Inhale high. Feel those lungs. Exhale, drop. One more time. Good. Pull those elbows back, open the chest. Okay, little inner thigh. I want you to go right toes to the end of your mat, left toes to the side. Hinge those hips to the side, get that inner thigh hamstring. Big circle with that upper arm. Good, take it through center and we switch sides. So right toes point forward, left toes point to the end of the mat, hinging those hips to the right. Take a big breath in, feel that inner thigh, hamstring, and some big circles with that upper arm. Little bend so you don't press down onto that knee joint. And then I want you to try to go as low into your deep squat as you can, so a little more narrow than the sumo squat. Hands on the knees and slowly trying to go down. Maybe the heels pop off, or maybe try to keep them down. And again, it's another nice inner thigh stretch, but you might feel in the back and bits of the hips and hamstrings. And then that takes you right down to the mat, where you can get started with mindful mobility through the legs. You'll be focused on those quads, hamstrings, and glutes, stuff that you just worked. Thank you guys for coming, and check it out.